Hey everybody, it's me, Donnie, from the channel You Will Be Offended, and here I am to update you on the new update. I am super excited about it. I cannot believe it is finally coming, and it is crazy that we have 25 tiles to be able to build on the PlayStation 5. I have been begging and crying and just doing everything I can. I've even put out petitions to try and get my hands on more tiles for console players because I just feel like they don't care about us. They just don't care about us. But then they have redeemed themselves and they have come out with this new remastered version for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series S and X. And it allows us to build on 25 tiles. Now, I know that the PC players get to have the 81 tile mod, but I do hear from a lot of people that the 81 tile mod sometimes gives them problems depending on the type of PC setup they have and stuff like that. And so I'm not too upset. In fact, 25 tiles seems like plenty of tiles to build on because so far I've been limited to, the 3, 6, 9, 9, 8, 9 tiles, whatever it is on here. And just it's very limiting. I mean, if I was to pull back and show you the city of Nashington, which I will do right now for you, look at this. The city of Nashington it's a gorgeous city, mind you. I mean, there's so much here, so many just houses and businesses and things just been built in the city. And if you go back in my videos, you'll find some great stuff here. You'll see all the stuff that I was doing, and I had a lot of great interaction with a lot of this too. And so I had fun. I had fun with the people who were watching when I was building it and stuff like that. So, but Nashington, the one thing that has always bugged me is look at this big square of a city. Like, what real city looks like this? No real city is in a giant square. But here we are, the city of Nashington, in this giant square. So I think it would be so wonderful, like, if I could just kind of expand my industry right here out a little bit, and then expand this neighborhood out just a little bit, and, make my Lake Stafford right here look like a proper lake, not just some weird blob up against a wall with a trail. And I mean, I would take it. I think what I would really do with this lake, if I could, is to take it and expand it back here to that beach area and probably widen the lake out. Pardon me. Widen the lake out right there on the upper side and just make it look really good and the way it's supposed to. Oh, wow, this is playing commercials for some reason. It shouldn't be playing commercials. Let's go fix this. Let's go fix this. I don't know what. Look at, see, it's supposed to skip commercials, but nope, not doing it. Oh well. Let's go ahead and choose a different radio station. Maybe that'll help. Anyway, Shoreline. Shoreline radio is pretty good. So anyway, let's go back here. Continue this conversation. So now, as I mentioned, we have Cities Skylines Remastered coming out for the PlayStation 5, for the Xbox Series S and X, and the reason being because they can do the 25 tiles, and this systems have great power. They can take a lot of the the little things going on that you see right there, the people walking around, the vehicles, the businesses, and what the interactions going on with the businesses and things like that. Those all have to be taken into account when you're building this game, and building it for the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation or the Xbox One, and stuff like that. It didn't really have the power to build on more than what they gave us and everything like that. In fact, what I'm going to do here is I got excited about it. Somebody told me about it earlier today, and I got super excited, and I had to go look it up. I had to go do a little bit of research on it because it's coming out in 3 days from now. Holy smokes. And when it comes out in 3 days, I'm going to be playing it, and probably next Sunday on my live day, I will be playing this game and creating a whole brand new city, and that'll all be explained why in just a moment. So let's go. What I did is I went and did a little bit of research, and I found the FAQs for the Cities Skylines Remastered. So let's go through this really quick, and it's hopefully won't take too long, and you guys can get all the information you need for all you awesome console players out there. So, is the remastered version free? Yes, if you already own the base game or any of the DLCs, the remastered version of these products will be available to you without any additional cost. Will I be able to play with all of my DLCs? Currently, all DLCs until the 2023 release of Airports are remastered. We are currently working on the remastered versions of the remaining DLCs, plazas and promenades, financial districts, and all content creator packs and radio stations released from the fall of 2023. I think they messed up the dates right there, and that should be the fall of 2022, and all the DLCs up until 22 release of Airports, because we just now reached the year 2023 and they probably got really confused. But to say that I'm sure you all understood what was being said there. So is cross saves between the versions possible? And this is what I was hoping for, and no, unfortunately not. The saves will only be available on the version you use when saving your city. So unfortunately, I cannot do anything to fix this city, the city of Nashington, and make it anything other than the giant, beautiful square that it is. But upcoming cities will be able to take and do some really great building and really get to think about things from a perspective of getting to build outskirts and little town areas and things like that. Have a big city and then have a little suburbs and stuff like that. So that's gonna all be thought about in my next new city coming when I get this update. So, but yeah, no, it's not gonna be able to take this wonderful save of mine and be able to continue building on with it. So. Will I be able to unlock all 25 tiles? Yes! Yay! All right, 25 tiles. I'm doing a little dance in my chair right now since you can't see me. Is the remastered, pardon me, is the remastered version only available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S? Yes. Will PlayStation 4 and Xbox One also get a remastered? No, unfortunately, the remastered versions will only be available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. One of the main features we wanted to add was the 25 tiles to build onto, and sadly, the older hardware, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, would not be able to handle the simulation scale. When will I get access to the new features? Release of Cities Skylines Remastered is February 15th. Can I still play my old Cities Skylines saves? Yes, you can still play the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions of Cities Skylines. There you will have access to your old saves. If I buy any of the new DLCs that are not remastered yet, will I get them later? Yes. Any content purchase for either version will give you the free copy of the remastered version once that piece of content becomes available. Will Remastered be available for PC? This is a console-only update. Yay! We get one! Woohoo! The PC version of the game already has similar features that have not been accessible to the console community until now. Will I have access to the remastered version automatically? You need to download the remastered version of the base game and your DLCs manually, but they will be available without any additional cost automatically. Why can't we have cross saves? The architecture of Cities Skylines Remastered is different from its predecessor to be able to accommodate higher graphic quality, increased buildable tiles, and overall better performance. Because of the technical limitations of old-gen consoles, we could not apply the same changes to that version, meaning it's two different code bases for the games, hence cross saves, unfortunately, are not possible. Can I upgrade my current cities to the remastered version? See the answer above regarding save games and cross saves. I can't access remastered in Japan. Well, the release of remastered on PlayStation 5 in the Japanese store is slightly delayed, but it will be available soon. And then, boom, that is the end of it. We get to a couple of people talking in the comments down below, and we're not going to go through that, but just wanted to say that I am super excited about this. I think this is incredible, incredible, incredible. It's one of my favorite games ever. I play so much of this game. I've been playing it for the past so many years, ever since it came to console, to be honest. It's the only version I've gotten to play. I do own it for PC, but I only have a laptop, and that laptop is not strong enough to play this game. You don't have anything going on, just looking around at the original first tile without building anything, and it has like the cars are hardly moving. So I've never gotten to play it on PC. I've only played it on console, so this is something that I'm super excited about, and I can't wait for. And I've got 3 days to get prepared for it. But after that, like I said, I'm going to be starting a new city. I'm going to play around with it a little bit, start a new city, probably this coming Sunday. Hopefully, everybody can join me on that, and we'll have a great time getting to check it out and see what's going on. Now, like I said, I don't think we're going to have airports, or maybe we have up to airports that are remastered. I hope we have airports. That'd be great. But it looks like we're not going to get some of the other DLCs, such as, let's see, well, of course, plazas and promenades. And then we have the financial districts. So, like I said, maybe we don't. I'm not sure if that meant that we're getting airports or not. Like, I could read that again, I guess, and see if I can take better sense of that. Currently, all DLCs until the 2022 release of airports are remastered. So, yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting airports, but pedestrian areas, the financial districts, and such. It looks like we're going to have to wait on that just a little further. And, of course, some of the smaller DLCs that they've thrown in probably. What was it, like some of the buildings and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. And yeah, guys, thanks again for joining me. Hopefully this was educational for you, and certainly was a little educational for me. I did only read through those FAQs one time, so reading through them a second time did help me to figure out what exactly is going on here. And like I said, we will be checking it out. Us wonderful console players will be getting to see this in just a couple days. So, guys, thanks again, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.